Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So thank you guys so much for watching this series as I edit Survivor and got it ready for publication. As you can see it behind me, I always like to show you guys the real reality of, you know, the process of writing and editing, and sometimes it isn't always easy. And in order for it to be this wonderful, thrilling, exciting book that it is today, Survivor but Deadly meets the Hunger Games, with an epic fantasy twist, multicast of characters, no spice, romantic subplots, all of that. It takes process, it takes work, it takes effort, and I wasn't always into it, and I dreaded it really badly, but my editor and I worked together. She helped push me and this story, and I was able to add 80,000 words in it and completely change it and rewrite it and make it the book that you see before you. It is available for pre-order on Amazon right now in ebook form, and it's coming out in November, so be sure to grab your copy and pre-order it now. I'll have a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy this montage as I edit and write new scenes in Survivor. Hey guys, so it's day 10 of editing Survivor, and I'm actually still doing the montage as we speak. I'll wave in front of it so I know. Okay, so I'm actually still doing the montage on the other camera. It is 8:51 and I actually started at 8 o'clock, and this recording, the montage as I started it when I started working, has actually only been 31 minutes. I did have to take a break in the middle of it, so yeah, so it only took me 31 minutes to edit chapter 6 of Survivor. No, wait, the numbers changed. It's chapter 7 now, which was page 52 technically, to page 57, which the back of it is actually the next chapter, so I need that. So there's an extra page here. So it was the back of this one, and then the front and back of these two, and then the back of that other one, front of that other one. So chapter 6 is done. I definitely need to add more to it, and I already have ideas for what I want to do, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and write. I'm gonna leave the montage going now that we know it was 30 minutes, and it's only 9 o'clock. My husband's actually coming home at his normal time at 11 today, so I have less time, but given that this didn't take me too long, all I gotta do is write. So I will check in with you guys later. So I'm gonna go ahead and start writing. I'm gonna pull up another document, write on there, copy and paste the scenes in when I need them to be put in. I'm gonna write all the scenes together, even though in the chapter they may actually be kind of separated. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll check in with you guys next time. And yeah, this has been day 10. I just wanted to clarify. Hey guys, it's still day 10 of editing Survivor. So I think it was like 9 o'clock when I last did it. And I don't remember how long the whole recording is because I already saved it. But I finished writing and I saved the document as its own thing, and then I took the scenes and pieced them in where I needed them to be in chapter 7, and the plot line has actually extended, so now I have to resolve things in chapter 8. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight or not. I may do it because it's in my head, and maybe write one more scene, which may actually go at the end of chapter 7 anyway, but we'll see what happens. So I added that, so all together, I'm gonna log all of this actually. So yeah, I got that all logged in or pasted into the book just fine. So chapter 7 is done. I just haven't read the new scenes, which I may do once I write the scene to kind of tie things in. So I'm gonna type this down real quick. I highlighted chapter 7. I'm gonna save it on Google Docs like I have been doing. I think the new scene that I'm gonna write is gonna be the first one in chapter 8, and then I will edit the rest of the scenes accordingly. So I'm gonna save this real quick. Okay, so I just got it saved, and it looks like chapter 7 altogether was 6,521 words. So I'm gonna log that 6,521. And then the new scene was 3,891 words. So it was literally like the same size as the original chapter. So that's fun. Which means the chapter itself is now doubled. And then with that added 44,920 from yesterday, plus the 6,521 today is 51,441. Yay, it's a novel. So that was chapter 7, and this has been day 10. So it's the 10th, and we have 6,521 words. Like I said, 3,891 words of that was the new scenes, and then we're at 51,441 words in chapter 7, and it's been day 10. I'm gonna cut that in half and just to see so 6,521 minus what I wrote, which was 3,891 words. That left 2,630 words was the original chapter. So it was actually less than what I wrote today. So we more than doubled it. So that's nice. So I saved that. Log it with you guys. Okay. Forgot what the total was. Dang it. I have it written down though. 3,891. Okay. And then I'm gonna log it. Here we go. So it's day 10, and we're gonna log. All right, so I was thinking since chapter 6, okay, basically because the chapter numbers changed, I have to color in chapter 6 and chapter 7. I'm not gonna explain why, because that would be a spoiler. So we're just gonna go ahead and color in 6 because 6 is now done. Because I rearranged and changed the chapters yesterday with everything that happened, and I'm trying not to spoil anything. So we're gonna do teal or turquoise or whatever that is for that one. And then for chapter 7, as I said, I inserted a bonus chapter. So the new chapter 7, we're gonna do tan or brown. I don't know if this is light brown, so it's kind of a mixture of both. getting there, other than how stupid this looks, but that's fine. It's the leather bound book copy in all of these. So glad we're back on track. This kind of mixed things up a little bit, but I think it's all good. So it's still in the book. We're still on chapter 7. So we're on chapter 8, which is the good news. And this has been day 10. So as I said, okay, it's 10:44. So my husband is off at 11 and he gets home at 11:30. So I think I have one more scene that can kind of resolve this plot line that sort of exploded on me. Cause I don't want to derail the book too badly. But I also do want to add stuff too. So like I want to leave it kind of in the background. I just don't want it to be like the major thing. So I may see how long chapter 8 is, and then maybe write the scene to kind of resolve things and then go from there. I was hoping to have more time. Oh my gosh, both of these days I was like, oh, I'll get my editing done and then I'll have plenty of time to do some other stuff that I want to work on that is getting pushed on the back burner, and that's fine. Like, I'm into what I'm doing with Survivor, but it's literally like, because of all the scenes and all of the rewriting I have to do, literally it's writing the equivalent of a novel as I'm also editing, and it's like, that is literally consuming my time. You know what, just for fun, we're going to calculate how much I've actually written in the book that's new so far, because I have all of my word count that's new, so I'm gonna calculate that real quick and I will let you know. All right guys, you ready for this? I added all of the numbers together for the new scenes and it's 18,386 words. So really, my writing for the last 10 days, anytime I've added extra to this book, is the equivalent of a novella. So I've added a novella to this book, but it needs it. Rogue was like that, where it had like the bare bones, and my editing, like everything that my editor has suggested, like when I made those changes and put in the work, it literally filled it out and made it a complete story, one that I was actually happy with. And I think that's what's happening here, and I'm really, really excited for all of this. So yeah, I really want to read the new scenes and edit them so that way it's still as edited as it can be and as even as possible with all the new stuff and all the changes. But I want to write the new scene that kind of follows up all of that and get that done and out of the way and added to the beginning of chapter 8, so that way tomorrow I can edit that scene and then go on and do the edits from my editor for the rest of chapter 8 with the new scene in mind, and kind of make adjustments as I need to get it to still fit and kind of have it in the background going on. So I think I'm going to do that. It's 10:47. Hopefully I can get this done before my husband comes home, so I will check in with you guys later to fill you in on everything. Hey guys, still day 10 of editing Survivor. My husband's on his way home, and I just wrote the scene that kind of tied it all together. I can't say that. So I wrote the scene, I put it in the place it needs to be. I'm gonna calculate how much it was and then add that to my log and then save it, and then I'm gonna read through the new scenes to edit chapter 7 to make sure that it's all good, and then I will come at chapter 8 tomorrow with the new scenes in context and kind of add things if I need to, and go from there. So yeah, so that's it. I'm done. It's 11:15 and I'm finished for the evening. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow or the next time, whatever. Next time. I forgot to say, the new scene that I wrote was 1,303 words. So anyways, now I'll check in with you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more writing or reading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed watching this episode and want to keep watching, then check out the next episode. It'll be here.